And there we go. Welcome everybody. Let's have a look at Twitch chat. You guys here actually. And yeah, today we're gonna get an exciting game. As I hear myself. But yeah, we're gonna get an exciting game coming up. It's gonna be, of course, Cervus Esports versus Rising Shadows. This has been requested multiple times, and if people request, we deliver. You know how it works. So yeah, live here on Connecting Esports, the TG Diamond Season number 4, Cervus Esports versus Rising Shadow. There's gonna be, if you have a look at the standings here, real quick, you can see that these are both the top teams of Group B, so whoever wins today will pull ahead and definitely stay ahead for some time with the last game of this week, and then next week they have a chance of getting back. Both teams are all in lobby. We're just waiting for the virtual draft to start. And of course, as always, boys, give me your predictions and say hi in chat. Hello, welcome to the chat. Yes, of course, we're gonna have now, as you can see already, Graves taken off the table here. So Cervus Esports not wanting that one anywhere close in their game. We did see a Graves come through last time around on the stream. Didn't work out too well. Now Rising Shadows bringing out the Yumi ban here. Ooh, okay, so Leona taking off the table tells me they're looking at least for a bot lane that could be targeted by an aggressive support like this one. Also, of course, Leona's very easygoing champ when it comes to engagers. It's just like the perfect, straightforward engage champion that does give you an aggressive bot lane, does give you a jungler potential of having a better 2v2. And of course, later on in team fights, is very, very easy to get on the carries. And Misfortune taking off the table now takes away one of those secure and powerhouse champions in the lane. AD carry is now being targeted. Look what Cervus Esports has in mind. Okay, another AD carry, as I said, being the target right now. So if MF and Aphilo is off the table, that does narrow it down to like a fur. And Silas now, okay, this is one of the more versatile and very well, strong champions if played correctly. But also, that being off the table really tells us that Cervus and Rising just both going for like some very strong bans here, like not really target bans coming too. Let's look what Cervus has in mind here for the first. You calling Cervus, it's actually just Cervus. Let's have a look at what they have in mind for the first pick here of this first game. As always, it's going to be best of 3, boys. So stay around for everything. And we'll be having some betting games going on later on. As soon as this draft is over, you will be able to do some betting. As we have the first follow coming through here. Thanks so much, Circa, with the double K. And yeah, Soraka looked in. I don't want to spoil anything. Thank you so much, Mr. Landstorm. But the last time we did see a Soraka, it was not played in the support role, so maybe today is our lucky day. And we'll get to see something amazing like that again. And now the KCP being picked up means the Snake with no boots already looking to scale here in the mid lane. Could be punished still. And it could be the answer to the Soraka, of course. Also, welcome to the C family, Mr. Sturkeen. Much appreciated. Okay, Varus instantly here. So Varus, Cassiopeia. Carry is already picked up here. Also, welcome to the family, Mr. Nivai. Can I call you Nivi? Yeah, because that kind of sounds like a nice pronunciation of your name. But yeah, Varus and Cassiopeia, two strong carries. Interestingly enough. So Rising Shadows definitely not afraid of picking their carry. Why is it? Oh, it's showing the wrong logos. Sorry, friends. There we go. No, Cervus Esports logos there. My bad. Yeah, it's definitely not afraid to show their hand early on, but of course this does not reveal their composition in total. This could still be on-hit Varus or Lethality, like two different playstyles, as well as, of course, they're going for very peely composition or very aggressive. And the Evelyn Hover, not really sure if they are looking to pick that one up. It's just a bit of a hover too. Maybe one of the jungle mains being an Evelyn one trick, like myself. I know, disgusting, but it happens. To be fair, I don't play this game anymore, so no one tricks coming through. And actually, Evelyn and Sivir both locked in. That is very surprising to me. And I like it so far. Like Cervus Esports, definitely not afraid either to show their hand. So both teams just playing with open cards actually right now. The only thing that will be kind of more deciding is, of course, the Jungler on the sides of Rising Shadow. Because if you now counterpick the Evelyn, you will have a good time. Or if you go for the more teamfight-oriented Jungler, kind of give Evelyn a bit of a free hand to do what she wants in the jungle. And Irelia Havard would be a strong lock-in and complete kind of the solo lanes as well as the carry lanes. So definitely a reasonable choice here, even though it's kind of a blind pick. And thank you so much for the follow as well, Mr. Hotel1. Now we're just waiting for like the second band phase to be complete. As you can see, Zac off the table, on off the table. A different focus, of course, Rising. Going for the top laner bans against the Irelia, and Cervus on the other hand going for the jungle bans. We are Sue off the table, that's interesting. Now, they're kind of taking their time here for this last ban of this game number 1 between Cervus Esports and Rising Shadows, but it's going to be the Nautilus off the table, so Rising Shadows now a bit limited in their support choice as they banned out the Yuumi themselves and now got the Leona and the Nautilus taken away from them as well. But of course there are plenty of good supports still around. Like a Trash would still be an option here, kind of fills the same role as the Nautilus, not as heavy. Also, appealing support would be great here. But I think any... there we go, we see the Trash Hover, but any squishy support could be a bit dangerous, considering you're playing against the Sivir and Evelynn. Like, the Evelynn mid-game is very strong and can, like, for example, one-shot a Nami, a Jenna, all these kind of supports. And on the other hand, the Sivir will most definitely, if she gets ahead, just be too much to handle. Thank you so much for the follow, Mr. Normies F. Bet all on red. Yeah, you can bet as soon as the virtual draft is over. You're gonna show the team at Tim's game? Wait, what is your question? I don't understand. You can see which teams we are streaming right now, right? Like, you're aware that we are streaming Cervus Esports with Rising Shadows. Let me just deal really quickly with something. Okay, that's dealt with. Now back to our game. As you can see, Set and Sedrario picked up here on the side of Cervus, completing their composition with a very strong top laner. Probably the answer towards the earlier, trying to most likely look for the 1v1. And of course the Sejuani, interesting pick if they already had the Evelynn, so not 100% sure. This might still, this might still be the Soraka mid lane, the Sejuani support, but we will shall see. Very, very confused. Mumu now hovered. Now the Echo locked in indeed. That is very different. Okay, so with that being completed, let's have a look at our betting. There you go. Betting has been opened. If you want to bet, just do exclamation mark points. I'll show you how in the chat. Then you can see how much points you have. And then... Okay, both teams are ready. And then you can just bet on either side by doing exclamation mark bet, then the side, and then the amount of points. So for example, bet exclamation mark bet, and then blue, and then 10,000 points, for example. With that being said, we're gonna hop into the champion selection. Okay, if my OBS wants, there we go. Of course, now nothing new anymore. All you can focus on right now, boys, is the betting. Actually looking in Soraka top lane right now. Not sure if they're just trying to flex it around or if it's because of how they picked it. Welcome all of you 28 lovely people here in the chat. Get 10 more, I'm gonna be very happy because that means we will overtake one of our rivals. We're streaming also right now. But of course those are the finals that they're streaming, so pretty normal if they have a bit more viewership. This is just a normal group stage game, but that doesn't mean it's gonna be not exciting. Especially when you see these things around, you can see the Soraka being locked in, the Evelyn and the Sejuani. So this might actually be the Soraka top lane, the Sejuani mid lane. There's very, very cheeky stuff here coming through by Cervus Esports, and the set support. So who had a thought? Me, definitely not. Yeah, seems to be this. So 60 seconds remaining, boys. Make sure to do your betting in the chat, otherwise you will not. And yes, they can swap. No, they can swap as long as the client allows them to swap. Yeah, I'm gonna look forward to this game, as well as having a look at the bets. So far, everybody's betting on red side, so no confidence on this blue side draft, even though it's a very exciting one. Go into our spectator delay and have a look at what you boys and girls and gamers think. There we go. So, Zed swap to the top lane, Soraka swap to the bot lane in the last second there. There we go. Okay, everything is taken care of on the Discord. Of course, as always, boys, we have a lot of games going on, so maybe we're just gonna have a quick look at what else is being played today. So as you can see, Group A and Group B. So both consistent of 6 teams, so 12 teams in total. It means at least, 6 games per day? Well, not per day, twice a week. 4 games a week. But yeah. Thank you so much for the follow, Mr. Dirtbag_Johnny. Welcome to the C family. We got a minute and 15 seconds remaining on this first game, so looking at the betting right now, at least one person here believes in the blue side, so 16% to 83% in favor of the red side. That's what betting has been offering us so far, and just for good measures, I'm gonna bet as well. Let me have a look at my points. Where am I at on the leaderboard? Full second, Fields Pepega. So let's well, since I believe Echo is better than Evelyn, personally. And yeah, let's just go with the red sides. Actually, why not? There we go. 10k on blue. You guys have fun if you win on red side. Thank you for following as well, Mr. Mosey. With double Y. Welcome to the C family. Last seconds running down here on the spectator delay. Means we will be hopping right into the loading screen, and then I can give you some information on like what is going on about runes, and of course summoner spells and all of that good stuff that you want to know. So first-hand information coming through. and we are in the TG Diamond League here. We host multiple leagues. If you want to check out what exactly we do, just scroll underneath the chat. You can check out our caster social. Of course, I'm doing a solo cast today because our cast is all busy with UNE Championship. But yeah, there's all the information about our organizations and what we do. We also organize weekly Valorant tournaments every Saturday and Sunday. Cool. Right now, as we load into the game, we will be seeing that Conqueror on the set here is the choice of Wound as well as Electrocute on Everlane, Ignite on Sejuani mid lane here, Lethal Tempo on the Cervus, and of course the Soraka running that Airy. And nothing too unusual on the other side. Conqueror on top and mid lane here on the Cassiopeia Aurelia, as well as the Comet on Varus, telling me that he's most likely looking for Poke build, Lethality build, and of course the Aftershock on the Thresh and the Dark Harvest on the Echo. Dark Harvest is actually one I don't see too much in competitive. Ooh, Civ is gonna spot this, so yeah. Besides taking a lot of damage there and using some mana, nothing has happened, so just a bit of HP depleted, bit of mana coming down, but yeah, that's all, nothing too big. Interestingly enough, we do see both teams hovering the top side here when it comes to the jungle start, as well as the bottom lane here, kind of setting up for some early shenanigans. Yeah, we see both junglers here starting on the top side, means there's a chance that they will meet at the Scuttle Crab at the bottom side. And they did switch around the mid lane and the top lane, sending the Awali to the mid lane, into the Sejuani as well as the Cassiopeia into the top lane. So Rising Shadows preferring to go with that matchup, which I don't think Cassiopeia will like too much. But she's also not gonna be punished as hard, I think, as against the Sejuani. Ooh, that tower actually is crucial for Dark Raider here in the mid lane. And he's gonna go for the Ignite, he's gonna get first blooded, and Grape goes down in the end there, but that is very, very sad. So both summoner spells used on Grape as well as Dark Raider using his Ignite. But first blood being over to the enemy, of course, means that gold-wise, that was not a bad trade for the blue side here. And on the red side, of course, it just means that Aurelia now has Flash still available. Ooh, so much damage coming through on Nino here in the top lane. Good hook, but the spell shield is there to save her. Now the wave is pushing towards Aurelia, and with Echo being in a good position to gank, but most likely there are too many minions to even consider it. And this bottom lane looks alright. Soraka will drop another heal the second she has it, and Evelyn actually trying to gank here. We'll look at... She has been spotted by the Wartner, and people are trying to rotate, but Thresh just gonna walk up, provide some pressure. Battle Crab being picked up here actually means that Sejuani... Oh, actually Sejuani here looking for top lane gank. Trying to punish Nino, and if one more auto comes through, it's gonna be the Glacial Knockup. There we go, knockup into the Frozen Prism, or whatever it's called, I forgot. But there we go. Very good roam by Sejuani, now 2-1. And Sejuani pick so far working out. I haven't seen Sejuani in lane for ages. Maybe that's new meta, as I said. This game is not on my daily playlist anymore. a lot of damage. So Ninu aggressively TPing in the top lane will do a lot of damage to the KCP as well as on the bottom. A lot of trading, but it's only supports losing HP so far. Thank you so much for the follow, Mr. Munya7. Ooh, Echo now going aggressive here into the enemy jungle, and there's still a flash available on Evelyn, so I don't think she's in any trouble. She's gonna flash over the wall. She's gonna stay alive for now. In the bottom you have Cervus burning to the ignite and getting taken down by the flash forward with the Q. And oh my god, this Sejuani is a very angry pick right now. She's gonna pick up the first kill onto the Aurelia and not chase the Echo. But yeah, so far blue set here. Very, very favorable when it comes to the ganks as well as the rotations. You could see the journey early on moving up to the top side, set punishing the TP forwards. Oh my god. Yeah, stay fresh in the grey screen is exactly what Echo said. So Rising Shadows here in a bit of trouble, but Cervus Esports definitely feeling comfortable right now. Even opting to this Infernal Drake. So Infernal Drake, first Drake of the game, and being picked up around the 6-minute mark here. Very early Drake, and of course a very good one to have as well. Gonna boost your stats a bit, and the longer the game goes, this percentage will actually increase. So gonna be helpful at least later on. And with the Ocean Drake coming here, wait a second though. Yeah, Evelyn will be the sacrificial lamp here for the Infernal Drake, but that is acceptable, I believe. But yes, with the Ocean Drake being the next one means that the soul can only be a Wind Drake or a Mountain Drake. With Mountain Drake being the stronger of those two options. Yeah, we see the early actually in the mid lane here using the ultimate as well as in the top lane, a bit of trading going down, but not sure what I really expected to get out of that trade in the mid lane. Yeah, that's exactly what I meant. Like, Electrocute Sejuani is so dangerous when it comes to passive together with just a continuous CC. And Sejuani now in a bit of trouble. She's gonna get the gank here. She's gonna most likely go down, but yeah, a good shot on here on the Echo. So Echo profiting from that 500 gold going in his favor. Oh, I have chat activated actually. Bad chat, go away. There we go. So we're going right here on the bot lane. And yeah, level 7 in those solo lanes completed on top and bot here. Top and mid for the blue side. The red side still sitting on level 6 only on Valia. So KCP are not having the best of games. And bottom lanes, of course, still not in this level 6 range. But the second we should see at least an attempt to fight here by the red side, because they are the only hope so far for Rising Shadows, the only lane that is ahead. By 20 CS and a kill. You see this top lane like constantly aggressive set here. Oh, he's gonna get stunned by the SCP ulti as well as a good hook onto the Evelyn, but she still has the ultimate available, so she's just gonna ult away and do some damage in return. But of course, without too many AP items. Oha, Sejuani joins the fight, instantly blows up the trash here. As well as now the Varus going for the kill onto the Soraka under the tower, and a lot of summoners burned as well, like heal, flash barrier. All of these 3 summoners used. And now Sejuani in a 2v2 situation here against the Aurelia and Echo. Echo still has ultimate available, but ooh, Sejuani crucial dash over the wall there, keeping her alive. And we did not see how this top lane fight finished. But overall, there's at least a contest here, like there's some fighting going to across the lanes. Red side has not given up whatsoever. You can see in gold actually leading right now with 800 gold, even though that small margin does not mean anything in this state of the game. Look into the solo matchups though. You can see that Sivir completing her boots. And Varus still sitting on that Surta Dirk, but of course he will be able to go back and buy himself something nicely with this 1400 gold in his inventory. And maybe Echo looking for repeat gank on the mid lane, knowing that Sedrani has no flash available. So much damage coming through here with the Sedrani W, but the Coptic Potion keeping Awalia healthy, and as well as her Merc Threats. And oh my god, this set really does a lot of damage, but he needs to run away from the Cassiopeia. Now he's gonna go back in and actually get the kill there in the top lane as well as in the mid lane. Awalia is completely getting stomped on by the Sedrani ultimate. And a gank attempt in the bot lane is not successful either. So really the only hope for Rising Shadows is this bottom lane right now. Like, yes, the Echo has 2 kills on himself and is slightly ahead of the Evelyn. But none other people can follow up if he were to go aggressive. Ooh, good prediction here. Goes for the Soraka instead of the Sivir here, and that means there's a free kill being picked up. Garnix taking that one for himself. 2-0 now in lane. Ooh, ultimate dodge though, and now he's gonna look to return some damage, but he's not gonna hit the 2 damage there. And with his autos, he will manage to, in the end, pick up that kill as well as in the mid lane. We see Aurelia falling once again. And now they try to turn it around onto the Echo, but he still has ultimate available. So, and with the returning Q, has to be flashed away, exactly. Evelyn has to flash the returning Q from the Echo. That would have been his passive proccing and definitely her death. But yeah, Summoner Spell traded here for the ultimate of Echo. Not the worst trade in history. Welcome everybody. 30 views in the chat. Much appreciated everybody for tuning in, as well as a flash away here by the Sivir.